So here I'll be showing to you the evolution of money for us to understand what's really money and currency is all about. First, as we know, the difference between the two, if you're still not aware, which is already discussed this on my previous way back blogs, I'm suggesting you guys to watch it if you really want to dive in on this market. In summary, money is a store of value in comparison to currencies that we know for quite some time now. Tons of currencies, our values are going down, including the dollars, no exemption. And in some countries, they already evolve on a different type of money, since the currency that they're using has considered no more value. I'm talking about South American countries like Venezuela, Argentina, and so on, even here in the Middle East, in Africa. Those governments and countries that keeps on printing money, eventually the value of their currency goes down into zero. And if you're still not aware, there are also European countries, including Japan in Asia, that they are already conducting negative interest rate. What does it mean? Well, it simply means that if you put your money in the bank, instead of getting an interest, you're gonna be paying the bank because you're using their facilities in storing your asset or your money to their bank. So the world is changing, it's turning into upside down. So we really need to be aware on what's going on to the market. So again, back to the evolution of money. As you can see here, since the time we are actually doing the barter through goods until such time that people discover a precious metal such as gold, silver, and then we turn them into coins, and then eventually we able to convert them into paper. Lately, institutions use plastic cards such as the ATM cards, credit cards, debit cards, and then we able to evolve again into electronic money. We are able to convert this to our mobiles. But right now, the world is continues changing, and instead of having this centralized ledger that banks are doing, we actually evolve now into blockchain. What is blockchain? It's simply the centralized ledger that validates all the transaction via internet. So seems like this is gonna be the version 2 of the internet. The most famous of them is Bitcoin, and lately institutions and big companies realizing and naming Bitcoin as digital gold. Continuing our updates for today, OCC regulatory implements groundbreaking. So the Office of the Comptroller, if you still remember before, I already updated you guys, including SEC of the US already gave their go signal, allowing the banks to store digital assets such as Bitcoin, Ethereum. But lately, 2 days ago, OCC just actually approved allowing the stable coins to be used and be able to transact through banks. So this time around, it's not just storing this digital assets. So to those who are not looking on the screen, let me read this short article from Forbes. Also, we can see here that NASDAQ able to feature also this news. It says here today, OCC news is innovative and exciting, not because it is huge pivot from how banks have traditionally functioned, but because the OCC is doing a notable job keeping up with the changing technology and landscape. Many criticize the US for stifling innovative and not allowing companies to evolve with innovative technology that would improve our financial system. Well, OCC is doing just the opposite. Brooks continue to move carefully but quickly. On the updates on the coin market cap, as you can see, today we almost reached 1 trillion. We are now at the 900 billion 91. So we already broke the previous all-time high when it comes to the volume of market cap that are all invested in the crypto asset. In today's short analysis, you will see here that Bitcoin on a line chart. But as you always remember, I always show DXY or the dollar index. Today I'll show you the comparison on what's going on and what is the relation between these two. As you can see, as the dollar continues to plummet, Bitcoins goes up. So it looks like the inverse correlation between the two is really imminent. And as you can see, that's how the market's going down. And finally, the assets such as Bitcoin is being recognized by institution. Michael Saylor mentioned before that if you're going to let your asset and stored into dollar, it seems like your asset is a melting ice. So I hope this will be able to visualize and realize what's really going on the currency in the world compared to Bitcoin as an asset. We actually have a special feature aside from analyzing Bitcoin and the rest of the altcoins. I'm aware that most of the TikTokers community are also getting involved into crypto world. The most famous is Dogecoin. Last time they was promoted by one of the community, and they tried to pump the coin into $1, but unfortunately it went down. So looking now the status of the coin, anyways, as we all knew in the digital world that this coin actually was invented only for fun. No one actually thought this will be still in the market after years and years. This coin is being traded. Let me just give an analogy here because it's kind of funny. How come that I analyze such coins? Because to be honest, there's nothing to be analyzed here. But in this analogy where your children want to play in a mud, and you already told her and him to don't do that, but still he and she tried to play. So what the daddy did, instead of getting mad, I'm giving you this flavor. So I'm bringing the balls and all other stuff to make fun with the mud playing. And I'm gonna give you this pleasure to have some insight on this coin, on what is the possible analysis that it might go through. But to give you what's really going on in this one, I'm gonna use fib extension and see if there's gonna be potential price where this coin might be. Using the E-wave or Elliott wave theory, seems like we're actually hitting the 2.61 fib, and looking on the BTC later on we'll try to compare the to BTC, but like right now it is compared to Tether or a stable coin pegged to dollar. The current price is around 0.01 cents dollar. So counting this one, we are looking, actually it's looking healthy for quite some reason. So here, and possible run there. So yeah, it might even reach this point in short term. So I'm giving you what you are asking. I really hope you guys enjoying this. If you would like to support the channel, click the details below, subscribe, like this, and hit that bell button. Once again, this is Healthy Minds reminding you that I'm not a financial advisor, so always verify and do your own research. Once Once again, this is Healthy Minds reminding you that I'm not a financial advisor, so always verify and do your own research.